Hello guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Maku.
Kobayashi.
Another episode for Blue Lock. Go ahead and pop it out for us, Kobayashi.
Yeah, to continue off from last episode, the match between Team V versus Team Z is 4-4. Isagi has the ball. So now Isagi, he's just trying to work with his three other megastars on the team. Bachira, Kunigami, and Chigiri. So first, Isagi, he passes the ball to Bachira. Bachira takes down, goes through two defenders. But then he quickly gets ganked up, so he passes it back to Isagi. So then Isagi plays the ball to Chigiri. Chigiri takes on two defenders like Bachira, but then gets quickly ganked up. So he passes it back to Isagi. That's when Isagi plays it to Kunigami. And basically the offense is just going around Isagi because obviously Isagi's spatial awareness is just through the roof and he can just see everything unpuzzling him, no pun intended. Kunigami passes the ball back to Isagi. Isagi has the ball, plays it to
I believe he tries to play it back to Bachira, but so yeah, Zangetsu ends up sliding and taking the ball away, or not taking the ball away specifically, but like he ends up drifting the ball out, and then that's when the hothead comes back around, and he was like, I said you guys got to. He said I'm not playing defense for no reason.
So yeah, he saves the ball. Bachira ends up with the ball, and Isagi literally sees the runs between Kunigami and Chigiri, what they're making, and he sees the open space, obviously due to his vision. And then Isagi just praying to Bachira to let him play the ball into Isagi. Obviously, we saw this happening. Bachira does play the ball to Isagi. Isagi's like, oh yes, finally. But then
that's when you get to see that infamous thing. Whenever something incredible is about to happen, you see that blue blue wave just come back around.
Yeah.
And then that's where you see Nagi. He ends up bolting downfield and instantly knew where he was going to be at. So Nagi actually beat him there. So then this is where Isagi was like really puzzled and said, oh, should I take it down with one touch? Should I take it down with my left? Should I take it down with my right? Should I try to do the back thing? And then
basically Isagi's last piece of the puzzle, he finally figures out the formula of him scoring goals.
And he just figured out he's a poacher, to be honest. So he just said,
I don't think he's a poacher.
He is. He knows exactly where to be at. And then people pass the ball to him in that area for him to score.
Nah, but
that's a poacher.
Nah, I know, but poachers are like, I don't know. I don't think he's a poacher. I say he is like I don't know how to describe him, to be fair, in real life player.
He is a weird guy. I don't know.
Because if anything, he's like Benzema, but Benzema can dribble. Isagi can't dribble. So he plays like Benzema, but Benzema can dribble. Isagi can't dribble.
He's like a creative striker. He's more like a center forward.
No, he's a cam or a center forward, yeah.
Yeah, he's more like a center forward.
That's why he can't be a poacher, because poachers, they're not center forwards. Poachers are strikers.
So he's a trequista.
He's like a, I don't know. It's hard.
You guys can go ahead and let us know whatever you guys think what he is, because like I said, he's in a really dicey situation. Because I call him a poacher, but only strikers can be poachers, and he's not necessarily your traditional number 9. He's more like a.
I want to say he's a playmaker, so I want to say he's a cam or a center forward.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a really weird situation where Isagi's at, but either way, I mean, it works out for him, right?
But to continue back, Isagi realized, oh, the only way I've scored goals lately is by my direct shot, which I interpret like a one touch type finish. So the ball plays to Isagi, one-time finish, boom, straight into the back of the net. You can see Isagi's pure emotion celebrating with his team. Even Kyon from the sideline celebrating as well. We get to see this funny moment between Kyon and Raichi, where actually Kunigami approaches him. He's like, oh, come on, let's celebrate. You're part of the team. You made a good tackle, even though you took a red card. And Raichi's like, no, shut up. Let me talk to him.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what? You ain't that bad. And then basically just sucker puck.
He like gaslights him. He says, oh, you're all right. Come here. And he just full on clocks him.
Yeah.
And he said, you're still cool though. Come back with us.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah. But the game finishes 5-4. Really good game. Yeah.
They go ahead and go back into the locker rooms. And they're having like what every single time they win, they have a potluck, as you guys kind of see this reoccurrence.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when Ego pops up on the television again.
Yeah, so then he basically says, congratulations on passing, but it's not over yet. And the next week, basically, he just tells them, we're going to do just pure conditioning, no ball work. We're not going to touch the ball for a whole week. And that's what they do. They, just in the gym training, see them running. It's like a full-on training montage at this point.
So they were training the entire time, and then once the training session was over, a big reveal not supposedly, it ended up happening. There actually isn't any other buildings. It's just one building, according to Ego, right? There's only one building.
Oh yeah, so at this point, Ego calls up all the remaining, the survivors. And Isagi notices, he's like, why is everyone's numbers around the 200 range? So Ego purposely made them think everybody's in building 5, or they're the lowest of the low, trying to implement the hunger to make them more hungry, to make them more egotistical, more
Basically to create the desire to be number one.
Yes, and obviously to make that, you have to make them from the lowest of the low, and that's what Ego did. We actually get introduced to a potential new rival for Isagi, and actually a younger brother to another character that already got introduced. That's Itoshi Rin that gets introduced, and we get to see this amazing scene. He kicks one ball in the air very high, and then with the second ball he just curves it where the two balls hit and connect.
So based off of that, you can already tell his shooting technique is off the charts.
Yeah,
he knows how to shoot, how to chip shots, how to finesse it, how to knuckle. You already know he has that in his locker.
Plus, he is a brother to, they say, one of the top 11 best youngsters in the world right now. Not in the world, by the way. Not in Japan, in the world. So, I expect great things from Rin. I do believe, because to be fair, Rin is cool, in my opinion. Also, I like the Itoshi brothers. I don't know, they both look sick. The other one, Itoshi Sai, he plays for Real Madrid. I like Real Madrid. It's my favorite team. Oh yeah, but for the second selection, it's very different from the first selection. Because as the first selection, you have to work as a team. But in the second selection that Ego revealed, it's just everyone for themselves. So basically saying, so the people who are weak that got through the first selection by hiding through their teammates, they're gonna get eliminated because now you only have to rely on yourself. So will we see the temple monk eliminated, or will he still be alive?
I hope he doesn't, just to spite you, but
I feel like he will, because
I'm telling you, hard work pays
I feel
off.
like someone from their team has to leave. If not, then it's a Disney type show.
Yeah, and I kind of have an idea who it'll be, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Who do you believe?
Okay, so there's Lemon, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's him. There's this other guy, but he doesn't really have that much screen time. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. Well, there's two, because it might be racist. That's not racist, but they kind of look familiar. There's these two guys that, one of them always hangs out with Gagumaru, and the other one, I don't know what he does.
No, the other one that you don't know what he does. That's the one.
You think him? Right? Yeah. Because there's, the one that always messes with Gagumaru.
Yeah. No, that guy's fine. I mean, I think he'll be fine. Yeah. If anything, he'll be eliminated with him.
Yeah, I'm calling between those two. Maybe Lemon. I don't know.
I think so. I don't think Lemon will, because I think he's the tallest one or whatever.
I don't know.
Was he? I don't think so.
I think his thing was all arounder. That's why he played goalkeeper.
Oh, then never mind. If it's all arounder, then yeah. For some reason, whenever they mention all arounder and they're not good in specific something, they're gonna get eliminated.
Hopefully, I think Blue Lock is a 24. Hopefully Blue Lock is 24. I believe it is, but it will be sad to see if it ends on episode 12, because I'm really hooked onto the series. Hopefully it doesn't end. If anything, it's gonna end on episode 12, and then we're gonna have a 2-month break, then it'll continue. Or if worst case scenario, it just ends episode 12 and we just have to wait for a season 2 in a year or so.
Yeah, if you guys got any details, don't hesitate in letting us know. In any case, guys, there wasn't more revelations in this episode.
There was one quick one. The other surviving members of the teams that got eliminated. So
you get
to see
to see Nico. Yeah.
Baru obviously advanced because he's the top goal scorer, and then one of the twins actually advanced too. I don't know which one advanced, but I just saw on the screen one of them advanced.
I would assume it's the one that doesn't talk. To be honest.
You think?
Yeah.
I think it's the one that does talk. I don't know why.
I think it's the one that doesn't talk.
But
And
now
he
we shall
talks.
see. Yeah, now you talk. Yeah. We shall see.
Or some random guy's gonna be like, "Hey, this guy told me that I had to speak for him, so I'm gonna speak for him."
Yeah. But like I said, I feel like Nico plays a big role. Not a big enough role, but obviously Baru plays a big role. He's
Yeah.
you know, King Baru.
Right. You gotta earn that name, and I mean, if they call him that,
Yeah, and he was a top goal scorer too. Like
yeah,
Nagi was also, in my opinion, I think Nagi is one of the best players
yeah,
because he's just naturally gifted and he's never trained. So imagine him training.
yeah. No, I mean, on top of all this, once again, you guys gotta remember, there's only one building. He was a top goal scorer for that building. In other words, he's the top goal scorer all around. So he is crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, so far we only seen Reen. Obviously, I would imagine we will see many more from the other buildings that get introduced. But most likely, Reen is gonna be that main.
Eventually, I mean, there's gonna be like I already know, just based upon this, there's gonna be like some of the best football players in the world that come there to play with them. I already know this is gonna happen. It's just like written in the stars. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, to be fair, they said with this, you guys get to go to a training camp with 5 of the best players. I believe they mentioned this episode.
Oh, right. So yeah, that answers my question.
Yeah.
In any case, guys, if there's any anime you would like us to talk about, please let us know. My name is Maku,
Kobayashi.
and thank you.